What's up, America? This is Kevin from Kevin's Corner. About to go out for New Year's. Bring in the new year. I need one of those hats and one of those things where you blow it and it goes out like this. But I couldn't bring in the new year without addressing a few things. Now that I got my welcome back video out of the way, talking about Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and of course the Hulk Hogan, feminine version of Hulk Hogan, transgender man who went off on everybody. Now I can get into some serious stuff. Like, we're still at war with the Democrats concerning illegal immigration. When are they going to tap out, y'all? When are they going to go ahead and pull the parachute before the plane crashes? Why don't they just punt the ball away, okay? See, they're being stupid about this while Nancy Pelosi is over in Hawaii doing this. The president stayed around and he finding a way to try to get it done. He said, hey, let's talk, let's negotiate. But obviously, they were not even prepared or even thinking about negotiating. They probably had these Christmas vacation plans, planned a long time ago. They weren't worried about it. Like, regardless of what happened, we're still going, children, don't worry, okay? It blows my mind that they will not come to the table and fix this problem. And they're going to lose on this problem, because I'm going to tell you why. Stuff keeps happening that brings it to our attention that this is ridiculous, that the Democrats are defending this stupidity. So let's break it down for a second. Why not a wall? Even with their arguments, well, a wall doesn't solve the problem. They can still climb over it, or they'll drop drugs off with drones, and there's other ways to bring. So what? You put everything in place to minimize the amount of damage that can be done. The wall is one element that will plug some of the leak. Anything that can help the Border Patrol, anything that can help keep Americans safe, you add to it. They don't want to deal with the wall because it's a promise that Trump made. It's all about saying, well, I can't do this because Donald Trump said that he was going to do it. And if he does it, then that'll make us look like we support Donald Trump, so we can't even do it, even though it makes sense. Which brings me to my next point. John Kerry, okay? You all know him. The guy who been overseas negotiating on America's behalf with Iran, and nobody wanted to, talk about, oh, he needs to be investigated and we need to tap his phones. Nobody did that for him, but yet General Flynn, they want to string him up for treason. I mean, this is ridiculous. But nonetheless, that guy, John Kerry, all right, this guy, I read an article, has a place, a little cottage over in France, y'all. Yeah. And it's nice. And see, the common people over there, they kept walking on his land. And John Kerry now is in a battle. And you know what the battle's over? It's building a fence. He wants a wall around his nice little fancy property, y'all. And he don't want anybody who shouldn't be there, the common folks. He don't want them just coming in into his little cottage and helping themselves to a couple muffins, some snacks, or tracking right through the yard and creating those, because when I was little, that's what we did. See, I didn't understand the power of the fence until I got older. And see, as adults in America, we should know this by now. The Democrats should know it. John Kerry actually knows it. But see, children don't know it. And that's how I look at the Democratic Party, because they're playing games, acting as if a wall will not reduce the traffic, the danger, the drugs, the trafficking, all of that stuff. They're acting like it won't reduce that, okay? And it burns me up, because you should learn this as a kid. We went through other people's yard because we didn't respect their property. And I didn't realize that it was important to these old timers that the yard looked nice, the grass wasn't tracked through, they didn't have a line that goes through their yard so we can take shortcuts, because that's what would happen. Yeah, people would put fences up, and guess what we'd have to do? Walk around. We didn't jump over the fence and walk through the grass anyway and jump over the other side of the fence. We had enough brains to realize what the wall or the fence represented, least the inconvenience of it. So for them to say a wall won't help, and for Nancy Pelosi to come out and say immoral, just straight up immoral, and yet got walls around her fancy house in California, that one kills me. Is she immoral? And then John Kerry now is fighting to keep a wall, or put up a wall over his little cottage in France, because there's rumors that the people are walking through his stuff. He don't want them breaking into his property. No. But see, I thought as a liberal and as a Democrat that your stuff is everybody's stuff. Mi casa, su casa, right? That's what last I was checking, because when I be listening to him and stuff on TV, and Don Lemon and Jake Tapper and Chris Combhead and Joe and Mika, the crazy bipolar couple on TV. Yeah, those two. When I listen to all them, and I listen to Nancy and all of those other fake, dirty, nasty Democrats, and they get on TV and they make us feel bad because we want walls. We're immoral. So what they're basically saying is shut your mouths and share your goods, and starting with your own country, regardless of the dangers, regardless of all those things. Just let people come on in. Now, John Kerry wants to protect his goods. He wants to protect his assets, and probably his assets. You know what I mean? So my point is, this man wants a wall around his property and fighting with them over there. I want a wall. But yet, over here, walls are immoral. No, see, long as they can come into the country but not into my property, then I'm okay with that, says John Kerry, says Nancy Pelosi, says Chuck Schumer, says the rest of all of them knuckleheads who supports this crap. So it's very hypocritical. But what did you expect? The whole Democratic Party revolves around hypocrisy. They are a self-serving party who says, let's look out for how things benefit us versus how they benefit the people. Let's start with us first and work our way. If it trickles over and it can help others, fine. I mean, that's a benefit to us. But it must first start with us. We must always look out for our power, always look out for our pockets, and then always feed the people disinformation and garbage. Which brings me to my next point. The little girl or the little boy who recently passed. And that's going to be in my next video. So, stay tuned. See how I'm setting y'all up now. I'm like, yeah, you got to click to the next video, hear about that. Anyway, God bless you. Find me on Facebook, Twitter. Links are in the bottom. Check me out every Wednesday night, 7:30. Kevin's Corner, live radio blog talk show. And I'll go live on YouTube. Hit the notification button because it ain't sending it out for some reason. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Maybe they don't like my harsh words sometimes. Maybe I'm not fluffy enough in my titles. Who knows? But anyway, but try to check it out. Hit the notification button. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video. Don't forget to check out Extreme Tees in the bottom of the link. They got some wonderful clothing, and you can go through, put my name in a promo. It may generate some type of discount. I'm not sure if they still got that going on, but at least check it out. Anyway, God bless you. Find me next time in Kevin's Corner and check out the next video where I continue to talk about this nonsense concerning the wall. God bless.